Hello all my fellow small business owners. I will be sharing with you guys today 5 new small business grants. Of course, when you get this video, it is going to be pre-recorded on Halloween. I hope you guys enjoy your day with all your family and friends. But before we get into the grants, I want to go over a few questions that I have been getting a lot lately. Do I help for-profits or nonprofits apply for business grants? Do I write grant proposals? Do I write business plans? Do I mentor business owners? And do I hold consultation calls over Zoom? Yes to all the above questions. And if you would like to go ahead and personally schedule me to help you with your business, I'll have the link below in my description box, but my website is www.grandiosgrantservices.com. Now, another question that I have been getting a lot recently is that people are wondering where they go to purchase my 100+ grant list spreadsheet. If you can't find it, I'll put the link right here. And it will be listed down below in the description box under $30 grant list spreadsheet, okay? So make sure you check those out for all of your business related needs. Now let's get into these grants. The first grant is going to be the About Her Culture Micro Grant. This grant is going to be rewarding $500. This is going to be open to Black women businesses. And the deadline for this grant is December 30th, 2023. Now, to get to this website, you'll go to aboutherculture.com/microgrant/opportunity/. Now, once we're here, it says microgrant applications now open. Through our microgrant project, our goal is to empower African and Caribbean women around the world for social and economic development. In partnership with our sponsors, we are giving away 3 $500 microgrants before the end of 2023. Our microgrants are open to women of African and Caribbean descent, based anywhere in the world, who are entrepreneurs, nonprofit founders, and creatives. See our microgrant guidelines and application below. So we're going to scroll down. These are a few businesses that they have funded. How do I apply for the microgrant? The microgrant application is included at the bottom of the page. To apply, fill out the application below. Who should apply for the microgrant? Our microgrants are open to women of Caribbean and African descent who are entrepreneurs, creatives, and nonprofit founders based in their home countries or anywhere in the world. Applicants must demonstrate that their projects are positively impacting culture and community. How many women will receive a microgrant? We will be giving 3 women microgrants between October, December 2023. When will the microgrant recipients be announced? The microgrant recipients will be announced at the end of October, the end of November, and the end of December. Okay. So we're just going to scroll down. You can read more about the recipients here. Once you scroll all the way down, this is going to be where you apply for the application. You'll put your first and last name, email, a link to your social medias, the name of your business. You answer a few essay questions, and then you'll hit submit for this one. The next grant is the Keeping It Cool grant. This grant is going to be rewarding in amounts between $10,000 to $50,000, and it's going to be open to food businesses. The deadline for this grant is November 10th, 2023. You'll go to capitalimpact.org/program/Norris DC Collectives. And once we're here, it says financing technical assistance and grants to help DC food businesses expand economic prosperity. Building a strong local food ecosystem supports healthier neighborhoods, economic prosperity, and high quality jobs in the District of Columbia, especially in the communities that have experienced systematic underinvestment, poor health outcomes, and limited economic opportunities. So we're going to scroll down. It says the Keeping It Cool grant application is open through November 10th. The Keeping It Cool Round 2 November program will provide $425,000 in grants ranging from $10,000 to $50,000 to support cold storage, infrastructure, and equipment needs for food businesses in 501(c) nonprofit organizations providing food-related goods and services in the Washington, D.C. region. Eligible applications include Arlington, VA, Alexandria, VA, Montgomery County, Maryland, Prince George County, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. So we're going to go to business application. This is going to be the eligibility. Grow, process, distribute, and sell food products. Have a physical location in the areas I just named. Be a registered business for 6 months or more. Have generated $25,000 or more in gross revenue from sales from October 1st, 2022 to September 30th, 2023. Use grant funds to support the food-related cold storage needs of the business. Not have receive a Keeping It Cool Round 1 grant. Preferences will be given to businesses with budgets less than $1.5 million that are growing, processing, selling, and distributing healthy food, that are growing, processing, selling, and distributing culturally relevant food, that are growing, processing, selling, and distributing food in low-income, low-access food areas, with programs, partnerships, and collaborations working to address the root cause of food insecurity with food waste reduction program in place. Eligible uses of grant funds include, but not limited to, if you want to pause, you can go ahead and read that if you would like to. And then it says final grant reviews. All grant applications will be evaluated by the committee of up to 7 reviewers. The top applicants will be asked to provide additional documentation to receive committee by January 1st, 2024. And a final determination of awardees and grant amounts will be announced April 1st, 2024. If an enterprise moves to the final phase of the grant review process, the applicant must provide the following documentation within 21 days of notification. So these are going to be some required documents. You can also pause to read and screenshot. This is going to be a grant on submittable, so if you already have an account, of course you can sign in. If you do not, you'll have to create an account. The next grant is going to be the Dear God, Are We There Yet grant. This grant is awarding $5,000 to nonprofits, and the deadline for this grant is December 30th, 2023. Alright, to get here, you'll go to deargodarewethereYet.com/apply for a grant. Once we're here, you can view this Impact Micro Grant video right here. Are you making a change in your community? Do you try to find ways to make your community better? Are you looking for volunteers, help, or support to grow your cause? Impact Micro Grants can help you. Impact Micro Grants are community-based micro grants funded by Dear God, Are We There Yet? Dear God, Are We There Yet is a 501c3 organization that is a non-monetary volunteer community and offers a social service dashboard, a place where a person and virtual volunteer opportunities can be offered and found throughout the world. Impact Microgrants is another way to support social impact. We assist people and organizations in creating change. We provide funds, volunteers, tools, and resources to assist others in supporting, advocating, and empowering social impact. Program criteria. Impact microgrants are available for everyone determined to make a change in the world. However, you must reside in the United States. All community social good activists should apply. Community social activists include teachers, students, entrepreneurs, small business owners, and community members. There is no restriction on who can apply. However, applicants 18 of age require a parent or guardian to be listed on the application. Impact microgrants will be offered throughout the year. However, grant amounts are subject to change. Winners will be chosen on a specific date, but if you are not chosen, you are welcome to reapply. In order to apply for the Impact microgrants, you must reside in the United States. We are offering additional Impact microgrants for Hispanic women who are making a difference in their communities. This grant is offered by Univision. Impact microgrants will offer 5 grants in the amount of $100 to $500 biannually. Applications are now open and will be accepted through the new biannual deadline. Alright, so right now, this deadline is going to be December 30th, and it says only applications accepted for the time frame will be reviewed. Applications require a video submission, and video access must work in order to be voted. If you have any additional information about Impact microgrants, please send us an email at this email right here. And if you scroll down, you'll see some of their grant recipients, and we're going to press apply today for Impact microgrants. This is, of course, going to be a type form, and it says Impact microgrants will serve as an additional way that Dear God, Are We There Yet supports social impact. We will provide funds, volunteer tools, and resources to assist others in their endeavors of supporting, advocating, and empowering worthy causes. So we're going to press start, and then from there, you'll start by putting your first and last name to start the process in completing this application. Alright, the next grant is a 15% plus Macy grant. This grant will be rewarding $5,000. This is going to be open to BIPOC and women businesses. And the deadline for this grant is November 30th, 2023. To get to this grant, you'll go to the workshop at macy.com/applications, and it says apply. Let's get started. So you have to be US based, 51% or more owned by a woman, veteran, person with disabilities, someone who identifies as LGBTQ, someone of Black, Hispanic, Latino, Native American, Asian, Indian, or Pacific region origin, active for 2 or more years in business. We're going to press apply now. Online applications are now open. Please review the requirements before getting started. Here's some more requirements. You have merchandise suitable for sale in a retail store environment. You are a legal U.S. resident. You have 2 or more years in business. Your business has 51% or more of equity ownership in a minority or woman business. You are 21 years of age or older. you are able to travel to NYC to participate. In addition, you'll have to provide a photo ID for all owners of the company, resumes of all owners of the company, copies of the company's financial statement for the past 2 calendar years, a lookbook of images of your brand. Also, you acknowledge that acceptance and participation in the program does not guarantee a contract or ongoing opportunities for Macy's or any subsidiaries. Register. So you'll have to register for this grant. If you already have an account, you can simply log in and then you'll be able to access to apply for this grant. Alright, this next grant is one that I have talked about on this channel before. This is going to be the Restaurant Disaster Relief Fund grant. This is going to be the fall round. This grant is rewarding $10,000. This is going to be for restaurant businesses that have been impacted by natural disasters. So to get here, you'll go to app.helloalice.com/grant/restaurant disaster relief fund fall round 2023. It says DoorDash Restaurant Disaster Relief Fund provides grants to restaurants affected by natural disasters. Create a free Hello Alice account, then click join the community. Navigate to the application tab to apply. Okay, so once we scroll down, it says the DoorDash in partnership with Hello Alice has started a fund to provide grants and resources to local restaurants across the United States, Puerto Rico affected by natural disasters. Small businesses are the center of the local economies, yet nearly 40% of small businesses are unable to reopen following a disaster. According to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, disasters can occur at a moment's notice, and access to capital is crucial to helping a restaurant rebuild their business following a disaster. Applications are open for the spring funding round now through December 29, 2023 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. To be eligible, your restaurant must be experienced hardship due to a state, tribal, or federally declared natural disaster that occurred within the last 12 months. Operate a brick or mortar location that has been open for at least 6 months and have demonstrated need with a clear plan for use of the funds. A partnership with DoorDash is not required. Alright, so we're going to go to apply now, and it's just going to go over the same things, and once you scroll down, you can start to put in all of your business information. Now, those are going to be the 5 new grants for this week. Now, if you enjoyed today's content, make sure you give me a like. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the grants, make sure you comment them down below. And for more, make sure you subscribe.